Welcome, my name is Pete Gregory, and today I'm going to share with you how to update your WordPress plugins and themes. First thing is log into your WordPress admin. So once you get in there, you're going to land on this dashboard right here, and you'll see in the menu on the left, you'll see updates. And in my case, I found the old dev site of mine, and it's got 9 updates, so it's way behind. You should never let your WordPress sites get this far behind. But we'll go through the process. So let's look at the front end of the site. This, again, it's just a development site, and it's an e-commerce type site for a furniture store, right? And it's got products and all that good stuff. So let's get this updated before it breaks. But before we do anything, guys, number one thing that must be done is to back up your site. I happen to be using a Backup Buddy, which is a utility plugin that makes it just real easy. I just quickly and easy backup. So I'm going to come over here to backup, and I'm going to do a complete backup, and I'll just let this run. It just takes, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds at tops. And then once we're done with the backup, we'll go ahead and get our plugins and themes updated. Okay, the backup is complete, so we'll move forward with our updates back to the dashboard. Now, you can come to updates and view all your updates right here. And that's a good place to start, and because it also shows your theme update. So you see we have one theme update, and we've got what, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plugin updates. And not sure why this is showing 9 when I count 8, but altogether, but that's okay. But I like to just get my plugins done first. If there's an order for updating, I always do plugins first, and then I do themes, and then if there's a WordPress update, then I do the WordPress in that order. Here we'll go right to the to all the plugins, and it's just quicker to update from here. So let's take a look at the first one is Astra Premium Sites, and I've already looked at the website, so I know it's working. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the home page, and then we'll update the first one, Astra Premium Sites. Update now. Click here, and it takes a few seconds. So that's done. Now it's a good idea to come back to the front end, refresh the page, and you should clear your browser cache too. I've got a little Chrome extension that does that for me. So the site still looks good. Let's go to the next plugin. This is Astra Pro. I'm going to update that now. And again, we're just going to go through these. It's a little bit boring, but it's important to check your site, the front end of your site, after each one, even though you'll get a notice if there was a plugin that update that was not successful. It'll tell you, and so it says it's updated. I just did Backup Buddy. Again, I want to go to the front end of the site, because even though Backup Buddy doesn't, it's a utility plugin, it has nothing to do with the front end. Still, if you have a plugin conflict or something breaks, it could wreck your whole site, And in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and click and look at this. Let's see a single product just to make sure that we're still looking good here. Let's go back. We'll update Beaver Builder. This is, by the way, if you've never used Beaver Builder before, it's an outstanding page builder plugin, and my clients really like it. I don't particularly care for any page builders. However, it makes it so easy for the client to do things. So that's updated, and again, we're still good. I'll go back to the home page and look at that, because I know that's built using Beaver Builder, and still all looks good. Let's just refresh. Yep, we're good. And then let's go to Disable Gutenberg. I'm not a fan of the new WordPress blocks, so I use Beaver Builder anyway, so there's just no reason for me to use the blocks. And then let's go down now. So that one is done. Let's just double check, make sure everything's looking good. Again, we're still looking good. So basically, we'll go ahead and up these other two. But basically, that's what you do. You just go through that process. Now, I'm going to hold off on updating WooCommerce. And I'm going to update my theme first. So I have to go back here to updates because the themes don't show on the plugin pages. But I'll do the theme from the updates page. So I'm just going to select this here. And that's my Astra theme. I'm going to update. Now, themes, theme updates could sometimes break your site. Now, I've got a child theme. This is a parent theme, so theoretically, there should never be any impact from updating a parent theme when you're using a child theme. But let's refresh the home page. And just for good measure, I'm going to check it in another browser as well. So I'm going to open Firefox. Oops. So I'm going to open Firefox and paste in the URL. It's a real good idea to check your site on various browsers after updates. Not after every single one, but once you get all done. We'll go back to Chrome and back to our updates because we still have one last plugin update, and that's going to result in a database update. This is a major WooCommerce update, and it has already broke one of the 20 e-commerce sites that I currently manage. So let's see if it breaks this one. So that's done. However, what it doesn't immediately tell you is there is a database update. Now, before checking that database update, I'm just going to go back here to Firefox. I'm going to check this site real quick. So let's update this database. Now, you'll find that WooCommerce, if you're using that it does, most of the time when you do an update, you'll also have to come and update the WooCommerce database. Let's do it. So you'll see WooCommerce is updating the database in the background. The database updates process may take a little while, so please be patient. And I will cut this out of the video so you don't have to wait, but I'm anxious to see how this goes. And here, finally, a little note pops up that I can view the progress. So I'm going to view that database update progress. And here it is. It says that this notice is going to disappear once this is complete. But this has me very nervous. And that's why it's important, like I said at the beginning of the video, really important to do your backup. Back up your website first, whether you're using a backup plugin like Backup Buddy or you have a cPanel. Make sure you go in there and back up first, because if it breaks, like my other site I was mentioning, it did break. And the quickest fix, I tried to fix it long term when it happened, but I couldn't. It just, all my little tricks, it just didn't work. So I just restored my most recent backup and all was well. Let's see. We'll go back to WooCommerce. Okay, so it says the WooCommerce database update is complete. Thank you for updating to the latest version. And we'll dismiss that. And now let's go to the front end. Let's refresh. See if it's still working. And I'm going to go to products. This is actually the shop page, and let's just click on one of their products, and everything seems to be fine. It looks like all of the updates were successful. Okay, so now we're complete with updating our WordPress themes and plugins. Let's just go back to our dashboard and updates, and that's a good idea to do that once you get all done, because sometimes you'll find a new update pop up that wasn't previously there. The reason for that is because sometimes there's some dependencies, so one plugin cannot update before another. The developers have already set it up so that you can't update a plugin that's dependent on upon another before. So that's a good safety measure. As you can see, there's nothing here. We are good. We can go back to our plugins, see installed plugins, and that's it. I hope you found this helpful. If you need anything, help with your website, website management, SEO services, I'm a freelancer, affordable prices. Contact me, Pete Gregory, 661-406-2959. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.